Good morning. Down here checking on my boat. Figured I'd take you guys along. Little dock walk, Pelican Isle. Got a lot of these 30 to 35 foot boats on this side. Across the way they're redoing that whole floating dock and marina system after Ian, even though it's been 3 years. There's a lot of these whalers here, these 33s, these outrages. Kind of nice boat. That guy's got a nice cover for his trolling motor. Got a little Whirl Cat here. Another Grady. Right here. Oh man, it's beautiful out there. There's Wiggins Pass right out there. And right now it is like beautiful. I'm going to show you my slip. I have one of these slips in here. I'm coming up on it right now. Oh yeah, this is it. This is me right here. That's my slip. I don't have anything in there right now because I keep my boat on a lift. I'm not quite ready to paint my boat yet. So here's one of these new Pursuits. It's a 32 or 33, kind of a bow rider setup. Another little center console Pursuit. Little whaler. This is like production boat alley. Through here there's a ton of Boston whalers and Grady's, and around the corner there's several of these Schaefers, kind of a popular size boat. I think it's like a 37, a little cabin cruiser with some outboards. Here's this guy. This is one of these Aquilas, a little catamaran. I think that's like a 32 or 35 or something like that. I chatted with that guy. He likes that boat. He just bought a different one because he bought a Schaefer because they are a little more accommodating to stay overnight in. Those catamaran style small boats, the cabins are a little small. What do we got here? A little pontoon or a Pursuit Express kind of a style boat. There's the pontoon. It's got that big crazy cover. Comes all the way down. It's awesome. Another whaler. Another Grady. Another Grady. There's a little fancy pontoon over there in the background. A little Red Rider. Okay, I'm gonna walk out here and see if I can get a shot of the pass. Oh yeah. So, right, let's see my finger, right out there, that is Wiggins Pass. That's a fancy little red Riding Hood right there. Another Grady. A couple of 425 Yamahas, I think. Yeah. Oh, this is one of my favorite boats here, this Intrepid. It's one of my favorites for a bunch of different reasons. Actually, this is a new one. They had a different one, but this one's called Big Popsy. And I love this boat. Looks like it's got 400s on it. And I love that boat for a few reasons. I like the Intrepids. This looks like it's got a pretty nice, easy to maintain thing, but the name, Big Popsy, that's cool to me because I didn't realize, but they also have another boat, a big boat, That's a 40 Intrepid over there that we just passed, but their big boat, I don't know, they had like a 70 something, like a 72 Viking, and the name of that one was called the Real Big Popsy. I thought that was cool. There's a little Sea Ray, I think. Yeah, no, cruiser yacht. Formula. So the name of my boat, I kind of stole the idea. The name of my boat is Big No No, because my wife's nickname is No No, and it kind of fits, you know, boats should always be like a no-no. So I call it the Big No No, so that way when I get a bigger boat and tow my current boat behind it, I'll call that one the Real Big No No. So that's one of the main reasons why I love Big Popsy. Plus I know the captain, nice guy. These are these Schaefers. There's one here, one over there, and then there's another one over there. These are cool. 37, 38 feet. They got like triple motors on them or double 600s, depending on how you get them laid out. It's a pretty accommodating, small, medium kind of day boat. You can spend a weekend on it or something. What do we got there? Oh, Regal. There's an older Sea Ray. That's probably, I don't know, 205, 210, model 39. Inboard boat. That was like the staple around here for a long time, this style of boat. There's a 35 Outrage. Those are nice. Yeah, I think this is a Grady over here. Yeah, that's a pretty big Grady actually. It's like a 39 or 42. Here's a Schaefer. AC running. Yeah, he's got triple, I don't know what those are. They might be 400s. We got this 38 Regal. Here's one of these older, I forget what they call these boats, but it's kind of a northeast style boat. And then you get onto this side of this marina. These are where all the boat lifts are. So here's a smaller center console Pursuit. Another, this is a catamaran style. That's how the bunks would be set up. For a catamaran, you get two flat bunks like that. Black fin. I'm not sure. This guy's got a real nice full cover here. A Whaler, Sea Ray. This has got outboards on it. Here's me. Here's my 32 Calcutta. I love this boat. See, I got these towing brackets made and installed when we were building this. Real heavy duty. Those are about 4 inches by, I'd say 12 inches on each side, through bolted. Real heavy duty, so I could pull it behind a big boat. So that's the scoop there. We just waxed it, covered up the helm, because I was doing a bunch of offshore trips, but it's gonna be windy for the next week or two, so I'm not going offshore. There's a Formula, little bow rider Formula. And there's oh, this is one of these Tierra. I like these. Scout, that's like a 32 Scout. It's a pretty boat. A Creval. Some kind of fancy Bennington pontoon. This looks like about a 37, 35 foot Sea Ray. Another Pursuit. Older Bennington. Oh, little snook. Little small one about, oh, there's a bunch of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 right there. 5. There's a big sheep head there. A few of them, actually. It's hard to see. Bunch more snook. Boy, there's a bunch of these babies in here. There's one of these jet boats, Yamaha. And this is the basin, the North Basin. So if you got a bigger boat, this is where it stays. Usually we got a 54 Sea Ray in the water there. Another, I think that's a 35 Outrage. Boston Whaler here. If anybody wants to know about Pelican Isle, hit me up, because I'm definitely, I know what's going on in here. I've been kind of working in here for many years, and I walk this all the time. I know the water depths. I know the good and bads about it. This is like a 45, 50, oh, it's a 50 Marquis. I think this guy takes care of his own boat. I always see him out here fiddling with it. There's a little tower. I think that's a CV. Yeah, pretty boat. I wanted to get over here because there's a couple of these Tierras. Really pretty cool. I'm gonna end up with a couple of these Tierras to take care of. This is a 43 formula. I'm not a super big fan. We had one that we took care of. Not a super big fan of that. This, I believe, is the 43 Tierra. Got these 600s on it. To me, this thing is just flat out cool. I'm not a huge fan of the flop down sides, but it's got it. So you flop down and you got this back little seating arrangement. It's real nice, flowy kind of a layout. You can sit a bunch of people here, and it's real neat. I love how this hardtop comes outboard, so it gives you this kind of walkway looking deal, like a big yacht. This one has the enclosed pilot house. You can get around it this way, but the main, you pass through on this starboard side to get up to the bow area right there. You go right up there to get to the bow. This is just a cool layout. Got a big sunshade that pulls out. There's a little Cobalt. This is another little Tierra. I think this is like the 39-foot version of it, with the open console, so it's not closed in. I'm pretty sure the other one has air conditioning. This one probably does too. Yeah, this one's got air conditioned helm. But it looks like they can close it in. But this is what it looks like. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. If I was going for a 39, I think I'd go for the 43. This has the double 600s, whereas I think this one's got the triple 600s. Let's see here. Yeah, it's got the triples, and those are pretty sweet motors actually. So that's the scoop for the Pelican Isle dock walk. I'll catch back up with you another time. And if you got any questions again about Pelican Isle or any of these boats or anything like that, send me a little message. See ya.